Welcome to the ViTrox booth here at IPC Apex. I'm joined by Richard Osborne, who's the General Manager for ViTrox in the Americas. So great to see you again, Richard.
Thank you, Trevor. It's great to have you here. Thank you.
Okay, so we've got a couple of new products we want to look at today. The first of which is on the conformal coding side. Now you have this unique inspection system which tends to work on the arm of a, is it 1, 2, 3?
It's a 6-axis cobot.
6-axis cobot, okay.
Yes.
It's an inline system, and as you can see from the machine over there, tell us exactly what it's looking for and how it works.
Sure. Thank you. So this system over here is inspecting for conformal coating. Mm-hmm. So we're looking for voids, splatter, making sure that there's no coating in a keep out area.
Right.
We can also do thickness measurement.
Okay.
One of the advantages that we can get from using the 6-axis robot is that any edge connectors, we can make sure that there's no coating has gotten into that as well. If a customer has a daughter board that limits access from a top-down camera, it's a great fit for that.
Great fit for that. I mean, in actual fact, it's important also to see the edge of the board, because sometimes if you need the coating to go over the edge so that you don't get ingress underneath the
That's a great point, and that's something we certainly can do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you measure the thickness coating?
So there's a specific sensor in the head that does that, and then it's a laser. And then we've used the software that we've developed to translate the thickness.
You bounce the laser off the surface, reflective surface, and go from there. Okay.
Yes.
Good. So, same setup. They look like identical machines, but of course, the optics inside, the lighting, and everything is completely different, because this one here is doing final assembly.
Yes, sir. Exactly right. So the configuration. The hardware is all identical except for the changes within the head itself. Mm-hmm. We have different sensors. So in this head, we have a laser height sensor, which is different than the thickness sensor that we have in the conformal coat machine.
Right.
So this height sensor can be used to make sure that screws are fully tightened, that maybe a heat shield is fully seated, those kind of things. So this system is really beautiful in that it'll verify that all the labels are in place, screws are in place, but also it can inspect a board that has previously gone through AOI. However, it's moved throughout the factory where defects frequently are induced by humans. And so we can make sure that parts haven't been knocked off, parts haven't been damaged, FOD hasn't been placed on the board as an example. Right. And then again, we can, because of the 6-axis, we can come down and look at those connector
pins
edge
connectors
to make sure they haven't been damaged also.
Right, right. Does it use any kind of metrology to measure the size of the...
This system is not like our other AOI systems in that it is not a metrology-based system.
Okay, okay. So your other AOI systems are using metrology, which for the inspection.
Absolutely, and in particular, we're seeing that need for the metrology grow and grow as the development on the autonomous vehicles grows and grows. The placement of LEDs, the placement of those sensors are so critical. So we have to measure at that stage.
Absolutely, okay. Now, I believe you've also made some upgrades on the programming of your AOI system.
Yes, sir, yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Sure. We have ready today fully functional AI, artificial intelligence. We're very blessed in that we're one of the largest AOI suppliers, and we've been able to gather data from our customers, millions literally of images, and implement that into the programming so that it completely streamlines the programming so that you can have a production-ready AOI program in less than 30 minutes, regardless of the complexity of the board.
Great.
And we are now beginning to implement that or develop that AI technology in our AXI system as well.
Okay.
But that's not ready.
It's not ready
just
yet. Okay. Well, but one thing that is ready, and the final point I want to talk about today is your, is it one-shot system? You call it? It's
OneView.
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 And this is where you're using your inspection imagery side by side to be able to look at a defect from, basically SPI right through to AXI.
Yes, sir. That's exactly right. So we actually lay the images, SPI, pre-reflow, post-reflow, AXI, side by side at the review station, so that any operator can very quickly make a determination and correct issues that may be happening rather than waiting for when the board is ready to ship.
Right.
We provide real-time tools that allow for process improvement to take place to minimize those defective boards.
Okay.
But it's all done at the review station. It's a graphical tool and makes it very easy to interpret what's happening.
Excellent. Well, that's a great addition to the product mix here.
Yes, sir.
And, I think you'll do pretty well with that. So, Richard, I want to thank you for giving us a look at the cobot systems. They're always quite fun to look at. And, congratulations on the other innovations we've got here this week.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your time and stopping in to talk to us.
Great. Thanks very much, then.
The Arch FX manufacturing platform, processing over 1 trillion data points each month, bringing value to every level of your organization. That's manufacturing insights for tomorrow.